Hi there, my name is Brian Jaffe, and today I'm going to teach you how to use a folding bicycle. So I live in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm a graduate student at MIT, and when I first moved to Boston I decided, I don't want to commute by car, well there's too much traffic anyway, and I prefer not to use the T. I like to get a little bit of exercise. So what did I do? I decided, well, I'm going to use a bicycle. But the problem with my building is that it's a high-rise and it has a tiny elevator. So taking a full-size bicycle up and down the elevator during rush hour just isn't very kind to everyone else. It's not very practical. And also, there is bike storage in the basement, but I've heard of a bunch of people getting their bikes stolen from there. So what was my solution? Well, I bought a folding bike. So this is it. As you can see, it's a pretty compact little package when it's all folded up. It weighs about 25 pounds, not too heavy. You can carry it around a short distance. It has a nice little handle here under the seat. So I'm going to teach you how to unfold this bike and then fold it back up again. So to start with, I just carry it around and take it down the elevator just like this. When I get to the bottom floor, I just start unfolding it. Start with the handlebars here, and then next comes the seat. It seems like a lot of steps, but really, after you've done it a couple hundred times, you don't even think about it anymore. So once you get to this step, it kind of just magically folds out, and there it is. So at this point, I'm pretty much ready to scoot around town. And I'll tell you, I take this thing everywhere. I just love the feeling of kind of being in control. It's got tiny little wheels. It helps you, dodge traffic. I'm not going to say that I'm the probably safest person. You don't want me to teach your kids how to ride a bike, but I've bicycled. I've lived abroad a couple times. I rode a motorcycle through India last year, so I feel like I'm kind of comfortable on two wheels, and I sort of like that adventure. Maybe not the safest thing ever, but that's me. So one of the neat things they did with this bicycle is they put a little cleat on the front here. So instead of having to carry this bag on my back awkwardly, you can just put it right here on that cleat and then you're good to go. So this is me. I take this thing all around Boston. I really enjoy it. In fact, I rode this thing through the snow this winter. People kind of looked at me like I was crazy, but then again, with a bike like this, people think you're a little crazy anyway, so what does it matter if you're riding through the snow? I have to say, I am looking forward to the weather in California. I hear it's great. I actually grew up out in the West Coast, so I'm looking forward to being back. And yeah, so I guess this bike is sort of like me in that it is sort of nerdy, but I like to think a little bit of a smarter, newer way of doing things. So, not that I'm newer, but anyway, not really sure what that meant. So, to show you how to fold this bike up, first you take the bag off the front, then you just sort of do the same in reverse. Put that back wheel under, fold the front wheel in, put the seat down, and then finally put those handlebars back down. And that's it. So I'm good to go now, and I'll take this thing back up the elevator, back at home at night, and it sleeps right next to me. And that's my life here in Boston with my folding bicycle. So I sure look forward to bringing this thing out to San Francisco, learning how to program. I've got an exciting startup that I'm working on, so that's why I want to learn how to do Ruby on Rails. And yeah, looking forward to meeting all of you, and hope to see you soon in San Francisco. Take care.